Welcome. We're going to take a look at the FEMA module of Visual Road and Bridge. We'll start the Road and Bridge program. And you can set your security labels, user passwords, and all in there. See the security module. To get to the FEMA module from the quickest menu, press the an F. F will jump you right down to the FEMA module. You can also get to it directly through the FEMA module this way, or through the main menu or the functional menu or any other menu. But the FEMA module, this is a draggable menu selector. About the first thing you do is set up a FEMA project. We've got a couple of projects set up here. And you can set up a FEMA project even though you may not know it's going to be a FEMA project. If later it's reclassified and not reimbursed on, you can change the project name. It will automatically change the name of all the associated records with it. So you describe the FEMA project, and part of this description also goes into the reporting modules. So basically, after you set up a project, you're ready to start collecting work being done. This drops you into the cost accounting module, and we'll take a look at an existing record here. Let's reclassify this one to be a FEMA project, and your naming convention can be anything. At some point you may want to change it to the appropriate name that FEMA does award you for that project. You describe, for instance, the road the work was done on, and then it works as the cost accounting does in all the other modules. Collect the hours of work time, the equipment run time, and any material applied. If you have purchases, you'd run them through the fund accounting module and then charge them to the FEMA project that you have, the existing FEMA project. So we'll close these, and we'll close that. We'll go out. You also pull from the employees table, and the employees' pay rates are pulled through into the cost accounting module when hours are applied. The equipment module also contains the standard rate that you normally run the equipment at, and then also you can associate the FEMA rate with any equipment. This is those are crawler. It's probably up to 360 horsepower, so we'll say this is that particular one. We want to change our standard rate. We can change it here, or we can select it, and then it will embed the FEMA code to that record. And when we open this again, we'll see the 8254 FEMA code. What this means is you can run it at your standard normal rate, and you can also run it at the FEMA rate as far as reporting and getting reimbursed goes by, if those rates vary. A lot of our counties run it at the FEMA appropriate rate all the time, but your actual rate may be different from what the FEMA reimburses you on. We'll go to the FEMA reporting module. And we have audit report, and then the FEMA labor report we turn in, material audit report, and so let's run the labor report, which is your standard 90123 labor reporting form. We're running against that FEMA project we had in here, FEMA 1679, and it runs over any 7-day period. So you put in the beginning date, it counts in the 7 days. This is the composite regular hours benefit percentage, which is a calculation of what the benefit hours costs are, which is basically vacation, hospitalization, all the other fringe benefits as a percentage. And then the composite rate charged on overtime hours works, which would be a lesser rate, but it would be at also a calculated rate. When we run the report, we'll see we get a standard 90123 FEMA report, and it recaps each person that worked and the days they worked on that FEMA project. Some of these description headers come in from the project, so you want to make sure you fill out the project properly. It collects the rate, the dollars, and any overtime worked in the dollars. And then it gives you your page totals. This is a 2-page report, and so you have page totals on each page. But it recaps all the work done in that 7-day period for each employee reporting on, so that you can see that they don't work, a 40-hour work day one day, and audit against any type of errors like that. And when we go back to FEMA reporting, we have the material report, the FEMA project name, beginning, and then the ending date should be 08. Our demo data is dated as 2008. So what this does is recap all the material that was hauled from the vendor who provided the material. If it was from invoice, or this was all from stock, and this one was from invoice, direct from a vendor to the FEMA location. Basically the quantity, the unit price, the price, total price, date purchased, and then date used. And also we have the equipment reimbursement report, which is, let's see here. Now this, there are 2 versions of this. One runs at the standard rate if you want to change your standard to FEMA, or this one runs with your standard rate, whatever it is, and then the actual FEMA rate charged. Either one runs, FEMA rate report. So it recaps the equipment that's used and the hours of runtime, and then gives you a total dollar amount. So the FEMA module, once you record the work that's done on any project, all the numbers automatically blow on down to the reports. Save you sometimes hundreds to thousands of hours of hard work accumulating all this data, because you accumulate in the standard normal manner. And we'll